Hi, we just finished meeting for pronunciation practice on Tuesday. I was just looking at the words. Okay. November 1st. And we started with a word that I found out I have been pronouncing wrong probably my whole life. Myanmar. Myanmar. So, you're starting with your tongue in a very high position for a Y before you open your lips for the M. Myanmar. Myanmar used to be called Burma. I have to think about this before I begin. Anglicanism. Angli. It's a weird GL combination. Anglicanism. 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 Paradoxical. Paradoxical. But the noun, paradox. And make sure when you say dox at the end that it is an ah and not an Otherwise, it will sound like a paradox. So it's not a paradox, it is a paradox, like doctors. Paradox. Commercial. Commercial. Commercial can mean commerce, so buying and selling, but it also can be a name for an advertisement on TV. This commercial is so long. Music. Again, start with your tongue high in a Y position before you open for the M. Mew. Mew. Music. What's your favorite kind of music? The little word the can be pronounced the or the. And in general, a rule is it will sound like the if the next word is a consonant, begins with a consonant. It will sound like the if the next word begins with a vowel. But really, the are very short and very tiny, and it's not going to change the meaning if you use the or the, and nobody's really paying attention. So it really doesn't matter. The car, the apple. In the case of the apple, when you say the, your tongue is very high, and when you say apple, your tongue is very low. So keep your tongue moving from that high position to low position, and it will make an accidental Y. The apple, the apple. Mary. There's many different ways to pronounce this, especially for East Coast or closer to East Coast American dialects. But a general way is meh, Mary. And the vowel in native is A. So you have to rise, nay. And Mary, it stays flat, meh, Mary. Mary is a native speaker of English. And this is underlined because they all connect. Mary is a native speaker of English. Keep your tongue moving, no stopping. Inferiority. The T changes to a D. Any itty sounds like a D. Inferiority. Superiority. It can be su or sa at the beginning because it's not stressed. It's not dressed. It's not stressed. So it could be superiority or superiority. Either way, superiority beats inferiority. Burglars. It's such a weird word. Burglars. It's the same as in her sound both times. Burglars. The burglars stole my hamburger. That made me think of the Hamburglar. Sheepishly, which means kind of shy, kind of timid, or a little embarrassed. Sheepishly. He sheepishly asked his question. And this brought up the question of if you don't say the D and you say ask his question, if I only hear a K, it's going to sound like present tense. And then that's weird with ask his question instead of he asks. So I need to hear a T or a D, and then that will connect without the H to the his. When a pronoun begins with an H, he, him, his, her, or them, even the TH, the H deletion rule means you can get rid of the H, delete it, and connect the consonant before to the vowel that comes after the H. So now, if I just said the word asked, the D would sound like a T. So maybe you're keeping your voice off and you say asked is. But now that the D is between the has it is there's a vowel coming up, you might turn your voice on early and it might sound like a D. Asked is. Either way, I know that it's past tense when I hear a T or a D. Asked is question, asked is question. Same thing if it's a her. She sheepishly asked her question or asked her question. Any questions? Let me know. Ewe, is the name of a sheep, female sheep. I guess I should make that more clear. You, the female sheep, sounds the same as the pronoun you, just you. Your ewe escaped the slaughter. Slaughter, slaughter. The T sounds like a D. Lambs. These we went through a bunch of words that have a silent B at the end, and a lot of times the vowel may not look like what it sounds like. Lambs. The S sounds like a Z. The silence of the lambs. And the vowel is ah, so keep your lips back. Thumb. Thumb. When you have any of these words that end with a silent B, remember when you connect them to the next word, you will still not say the B and it will be the M that connects. So my thumb is getting better. Thumb is, not thumb is. So no B ever, but we have to use it for spelling. Bomb. The vowel is ah. Bomb. Plumb is a verb, but it's not very common. But a plumber and plumbing are much more common. So I used plumber. Tomb looks like an O, sounds like an oo. Tomb. Maybe I'll put a little reminder because I did for the others. Um, and comb is O, and that equals home. So tomb, comb, climb, I, womb, oo, room, oo, claim, a, climbing, climbing, and climbed. So the ed is just a single d, and there's no extra sound like climbed, just climbed. That's it. For the W and the R difference, especially for French speakers, make sure that you don't round your lips too much for the R in number 30. So number 29 is small, womb. For 30, keep your lips bigger, not so round, room. I walked into a room. That's it. Thank you. And if you were here, it was so fun to practice with everybody. And if not, I hope you can join us sometime. Thanks. Have a good day.